Let's dive into one of the wildest, most exciting things happening in tech right now, the moment where artificial intelligence meets the blockchain. And look, this isn't just about making AI a little bit smarter. This is about giving it the power to actually do things, to be a real player in our economy. So here's the thing. It's a really simple idea, but it's a huge problem. The AI tools we're all using, the large language models, they're incredible. They can crunch insane amounts of data, they can write, they can talk, but they can't act for us. They're basically these brilliant minds trapped behind a computer screen, totally cut off from the real economy. And this isn't some far-off futuristic dream. According to Coinbase, the on-chain agents that are already built on their platform have a combined market cap of over $4 billion. This is happening right now, and it's growing like crazy. So, that leads us to the big question, the one we're going to unpack here. What if we could give these powerful digital brains the one piece of the puzzle they're missing? The thing that would make them truly autonomous agents in the world. What is that missing piece? Well, the missing piece is a wallet. It's the ability to hold value, to transact, to own its own assets, and to plug directly into the economy. This is the key. This is what unlocks AI's potential to go from being just a passive tool to a truly active agent. Now, you might be thinking, why not just give an AI a bank account? Well, as you can see here, that's pretty much impossible. The old school financial world needs a legal identity, it's slow, it's centralized, but a crypto wallet, that's a whole different story. It's totally straightforward, it's permissionless, it's global, and it works at the speed of the internet. It's basically tailor-made for an AI. And listen, this isn't just some niche idea. John Peterson over at Coinbase's developer platform said it perfectly. The vision here is that every single AI agent out there deserves a wallet. Crypto isn't just an option, it's the native infrastructure that makes this whole thing possible. Okay, so we've got the what and the why. But how? How are developers actually putting these things together? Let's take a look under the hood at the tools that are making this a reality right now. So the whole thing kind of boils down to a few key pieces. You've got toolkits like Coinbase's AgentKit, which lets you build the agents. Then you need a place for them to live and operate, and that's where deployment hubs like the Near AI Hub come in. The whole goal is to give any AI what you could almost call superpowers, the ability to send transactions and talk to smart contracts, which are just programs that run on the blockchain. And what's really amazing is just how easy this is becoming. You don't need to be some coding wizard to get started. The whole process is basically 3 steps. You pick a template that's already configured, you give your agent a name, and you hit deploy. And then, if you want to get fancy, you can download the code and start adding your own custom tools and actions. It's that simple. Okay, so we know what they are, we know how they're being built. But what are these agents actually doing out there in the wild? Why should you care? Let's get into some of the real-world uses. And before we get too serious, check this out. At a recent ETH Denver event, Coinbase brought out these robot dogs that were powered by their AgentKit. You could actually pay them in crypto to do tricks, and the dogs would accept the payment and verify it in their own wallets. I know it sounds a little silly, but it's such a brilliant way to show the core idea: autonomous agents interacting with the world through value. Okay, so robot dogs are fun, but the really powerful stuff is happening in this new field called DeFi. That's decentralized finance AI. This is where you see the mind-blowing economic potential. It's what happens when you combine the brainpower of AI with the open, programmable financial system of DeFi. And this is where things get absolutely wild. Just think about it. An AI agent that can watch thousands of different yield farming pools at the same time 24/7 to always get you the best return. One that can spot and execute complex arbitrage trades faster than any human ever could. It could even act like a security guard, constantly scanning the markets for weird activity to warn us about potential hacks. And honestly, we're just scratching the surface here. Now, it is so important to understand that this is a giant leap forward from the simple trading bots we've had for years. A traditional bot just follows rigid if this, then that rules. An AI agent, it can read the news, it can analyze social media sentiment, it can digest entire white papers, and then it can adapt its strategy on the fly. It's making complex decisions all on its own, no human handholding required. But look, this isn't just about building better, faster financial tools. There's a much bigger, almost philosophical vision behind all of this. It really comes down to a fundamental question: who is going to own and control the next wave of intelligence? Think about the AI world we live in right now. It's dominated by giants like OpenAI and Google. And their model is simple. It's your data, but it's their profits. The models are these closed-off black boxes controlled by a tiny handful of companies. The vision for on-chain AI, the one being built by ecosystems like Near, is the complete opposite. It's all about open-source, verifiable tools where your AI actually belongs to you. The founder of Near, Ilya Polosukhin, he puts it perfectly. The end goal here is a personal AI assistant that truly, genuinely works for you. It has its own memory that's specific to you, and it can go out and do things across the old internet, Web 2, and the new one, Web 3, all on its own. So the ambition here is just huge. Projects like Near aren't just trying to build a cool new app, they're aiming to build the fundamental infrastructure, like a nervous system, that lets all of these decentralized, user-owned AIs securely connect with money, with data, and with each other. And when I say the scale is staggering, I'm not exaggerating. To give you some perspective, Near's research hub is trying to build a decentralized AI model with 1.4 trillion parameters. That is about 3.5 times bigger than Meta's latest Llama model. They are aiming to compete with the biggest players in the world, but to do it in a totally open, decentralized way. So we end up right back where we started, but now we can see how high the stakes really are. This technology is forcing us to answer a massive question. Who is going to own the next generation of intelligence? Is it going to be a few giant corporations, or will it actually belong to us, the users? The answer to that question is being written right now, on-chain.